Kokemachine for real fishing. So, I'm still waiting for the fish to bite here. So let's talk about this sweet hut I'm in. This hut is called the Clam Nanook 2. I got it for a great deal from a buddy of a buddy. I got the basic rig for $150, which I think is a fantastic price. And then I guess the old tent on it was a non-thermal kind. So this year I ordered up the thermal one and I put it on here. It was a little more work getting it on than I thought it was going to be. I was all like, oh, this is going to take me 5 minutes. There's a gasket at the back of the sled here that is a little cumbersome to install. You have to soak it in your bathtub so it's nice and soft, and then you have to like screw the tent onto the back. Anyway, is the thermal tent any better than the other one? Just getting out of the wind is going to help you a lot, okay? This thing, when the sun is on it, yes, I would say definitely you can feel the difference in the warmth, you know? But overall, like, I prefer to fish using the least amount of shelter as possible while still being in the shelter. Like right now I have the door open and I can see outside because I like, you know, peeking around, watching the sunset, stuff like that, while I get my fish on. I don't always like looking at the inside of a tent. So I like that it has a nice door right in front of my chair, which is pretty sweet. I should have bought one of these flip-up huts years ago. I was busy messing around with the big pop-up hut, which is great when you have a bunch of people, but if it's just you and you're dragging it out there and setting it up, it's not fun, man. This thing I can have set up in probably about 5 minutes. I know people always say like, oh, it's 30 seconds, but I mean, you got to drill the holes, you got to kick snow on the skirt, you got to, you know, flip everything up, you got to organize your stuff. So it takes a while to go from zero to set up, but I really like the inside of the sled because you can put all your gear in the sled that's inside the hut. It's just easy as pie to just haul it all out. I just put it all into one like giant chocolate bar style package with this cover that I have on top and then haul it out here. I have this special belt that I wear. It's like some sort of work belt that I sort of modified. I just sort of tie a rope to it and then I just haul it out here. It's a lot nicer when people leave snowmobile trails around that sort of lead to and from my fishing area because I tell you, the way the conditions of the lake are right now, you're talking a lot of fairly deep snow. And it's the kind that's like crusty enough that you, when you're walking on it, you might fall through just a little bit or you might not fall through at all, but you always get these surprises where you're like, whoa, or every time you fall through, it just like takes the heat out of you. So anyway, these flip-up huts are great, and this Clam Nanook has been pretty good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it does the job for me, and I like it a lot. And I use it all the time. I probably use it 3 days a week. So I highly recommend having a flip-up hut if you're a guy who putters around and it's just one of you guys, like one person going out. It's also good if you have like, you know, a buddy and you want to do some searching around. You can move these things around pretty easily. Right on. So, enjoy. I'm sure you guys all have your own flip-up huts that you prefer. So let me know in the comments, you know. Don't forget to like and subscribe.